Hey, baseball fans. Welcome back to Tits and Streams, your go-to channel for daily baseball predictions. I'm Koken, and I'm here to give you the inside scoop on today's top matchups. Before we dive into today's picks, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest predictions. If you enjoy our content, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends who love baseball and sports betting. Our channel relies entirely on your support. We don't have any sponsors, so every like, share, and comment helps us keep going. If you'd like to support us even more, consider donating by pressing the thanks button under this video. We love hearing from you. Drop a comment below. Your feedback makes our channel better. All right, let's get into today's predictions. Today we have predictions for 3 MLB games. The first prediction for today is for a game between the Minnesota Twins and Cleveland Guardians. The Cleveland Guardians are set to face off against the Minnesota Twins in a high-stakes matchup that could shape the rest of the season for both squads. As the regular season comes to a close, the Guardians are pushing to lock up the American League Central title. With a slim 3-game lead over the Kansas City Royals in the loss column, every game matters. On the other side, the Twins are watching their wild card chances slip away after a rough patch. And with the Detroit Tigers creeping closer, it's do-or-die time for Minnesota. The Twins had a tough weekend series against the Cincinnati Reds, dropping 2 games by scores of 8-4 and 11-1. They did manage to salvage the final game with a 9-2 win, pounding out 12 hits. However, starter David Festa only made it through 3.2 innings, giving up 2 earned runs. Meanwhile, the Guardians took on the Tampa Bay Rays, splitting the series after a dominant 6-1 win on Saturday and a 2-0 shutout to close out the set. Cleveland's Ben Lively gave them 5 strong innings in the finale, surrendering just 4 hits and a walk. For this matchup, Minnesota is putting their trust in Pablo Lopez, who has been a consistent performer despite a few bumps along the way. Lopez's most recent outing saw him allow 4 unearned runs, but the Twins still came out on top. He's been sharp overall, with Minnesota winning 4 of his last 5 starts. With a season ERA of 3.88 and 183 strikeouts over 169 innings, Lopez is their go-to guy down the stretch, and he's been even better lately with a 1.27 ERA in his last 3 starts. Cleveland will counter with Matthew Boyd, who's only making his 7th start of the season after missing significant time due to injury. Boyd has been a steady presence in a rotation that has been plagued by injuries. In just 33 innings, he's allowed only 3 home runs, walked 7, and fanned 35 batters. His 2.18 ERA on the year, paired with a 1.65 ERA over his last 3 outings, shows how crucial he's been for the Guardians as they navigate through these critical games. Neither team has been lighting it up offensively. The Twins are hitting .240 against left-handed pitchers in their last 10 games, and the Guardians are struggling even more, batting just .218 against right-handers. But where Cleveland has the clear edge is in the bullpen. The Guardians' relievers have been nearly unhittable lately, posting a 1.51 ERA over their last 10 games, compared to the Twins' shaky 7.11 ERA during the same stretch. Head-to-head, Cleveland has dominated, winning 23 of the last 32 matchups. With their superior bullpen and solid recent form, I'm confident the Guardians will come out on top again. Expect them to win, and I see the total runs staying under 8 in this one.
Welcome to BetUS, Sportsbook and Casino, your ultimate hub for secure and thrilling sports betting and casino gaming. BetUS is one of the oldest and most reliable online sportsbooks in the U.S., serving millions of clients all over the globe each month. BetUS, trusted for over 30 years, offers huge welcome bonuses, countless betting options, and many deposit and payout methods. Depositing funds is a breeze and safe, with a minimum deposit of just $10. Payouts are fast and hassle-free, beginning at only $50. Choose from various payout options like MoneyGram, couriered check, cryptocurrency, or bank wire. Signing up is quick and easy. For signing up, you can use the link in the description and enjoy a generous 125% welcome bonus of up to $3,000. By signing up using the link in the description, you'll also support us as we earn a small commission from your registration at BetUS. Thank you for supporting us. Join now and start winning.
The second prediction for today is for a game between the Los Angeles Dodgers and Atlanta Braves. Truist Park is set for a marquee Monday night matchup between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. The Dodgers, with a solid 88-61 record, are comfortably 6 games above 500 on the road and hold a 3.5-game cushion over the San Diego Padres for the top spot in the NL West. On the other side, the Braves have won 42 of their 74 home games this season and are in a dead heat with the New York Mets for the final National League wildcard position. In their Sunday loss, Atlanta struggled at the plate, going just 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position and leaving 8 on base. Closer Raisel Iglesias, 5-2, had a rough outing, giving up 5 runs, which sealed the Braves' fate, dropping them to 81-68 overall. This Braves-Dodgers rivalry has been one of the season's more intense matchups, and this carryover series is no exception. It's always exciting when these two powerhouses face off, and it makes sense with both teams having played on Sunday night. The Dodgers are putting Yamamoto on the mound, while the Braves will counter with their trusted starter Max Fried. The Braves are in a tricky spot right now, battling fiercely with the Mets for a playoff berth, while the Padres and Diamondbacks are also creeping up on them. Every game counts at this stage, and the pressure is building. Yamamoto hasn't been able to find his groove recently. In his last start against the Cubs, he lasted only 4 innings, giving up 4 hits and 1 run, hardly the performance the Dodgers need from someone who could be their ace. The Dodgers fell apart after Yamamoto's exit, surrendering 5 more runs and ultimately losing the game. It's clear that they'll need more from their starting pitcher if they want to secure a win in this critical matchup. Max Fried, on the other hand, has shown flashes of brilliance, but hasn't been as dominant as we've seen in the past. He gave up 4 runs over 6 innings in his last outing against Washington, though he was nearly unhittable the game before that, tossing 7 scoreless innings against the Blue Jays. With a 3.46 ERA this season, Fried's numbers are still solid, but they aren't quite what we're used to from him. Despite this, he's posted a respectable 3.15 ERA over his last 3 starts, so there's still plenty to like about his form heading into this game. Offensively, these two teams have no love lost for each other. The Dodgers have struggled in Atlanta, going just 4-9 in their last 13 games there. They've been hitting left-handed pitchers well, batting .268 over the last 10 games. Meanwhile, the Braves have been hitting .246 against righties during the same stretch. One big difference, however, is the Braves' bullpen, which has been lights out recently with a remarkable 1.0 ERA over their last 10 games. When I look at this matchup, I see Fried as the stronger option on the mound. Combine that with the Braves' bullpen, and I believe Atlanta has the upper hand. I'm taking the Braves in this crucial game. The third prediction for today is for a game between the Houston Astros and San Diego Padres. The Padres and Astros are gearing up for a thrilling showdown at Petco Park. While the Astros have been a constant name in postseason talks over the past few years, it's actually the Padres who enter this game with the better record, even though they're not leading their division. Houston is looking to keep the momentum rolling after sweeping the Los Angeles Angels, capped off with a 6-4 victory in the series finale on Sunday. That sweep was a much-needed rebound after dropping a series to the Oakland A's earlier in the week. On the other hand, San Diego also comes in hot, having swept the San Francisco Giants, including a tight 4-3 win in their Sunday finale. The Padres are riding high after splitting a series with the Mariners earlier in the week. This season, no team has completely run away with the league, but the Padres have quietly put together an impressive campaign. Their lineup is dangerous, the bullpen has been rock solid, and the starting rotation has held its own. Everything seems to be clicking for San Diego as they make a strong push for the postseason. As for the Astros, they've proven time and again that they're a resilient squad. Even with changes in their lineup and management over recent seasons, Houston keeps finding ways to compete. Their organizational depth is truly remarkable. The Astros will be sending Spencer Arrighetti to the mound. He wasn't expected to be a key player in the rotation, but he's been solid when called upon. Although he's had some ups and downs, his recent form has been more consistent. Over his last 10 starts, he's allowed 4 runs in 2 games, but has delivered strong performances in his last 4 outings, including 2 scoreless starts. That said, his 4.82 ERA reflects some early season struggles, and he's given up 18 home runs and walked 60 batters in 125 innings. On the Padres side, Yu Darvish will be starting. The veteran ace is still getting back into form after a stint on the injured list. His first start back wasn't great. He only lasted 2-3 innings against the Tigers, but he bounced back in his next start, going 5 innings against the Mariners, allowing 7 hits and 2 runs, both of which came on solo homers. He's still building up his pitch count, as he's thrown just 63 pitches in both starts since returning. Both teams boast strong bullpens. Houston's relievers have been stellar lately, posting a 2.35 ERA over their last 10 games. San Diego's bullpen has also been impressive, with a 2.95 ERA over the same stretch. Both lineups have been solid against right-handed pitching, with both teams batting .279 against righties in the last 10 games. However, the Astros hold a clear edge against lefties, hitting .297 compared to the Padres' .192 against left-handers during that time. While Houston's bullpen has better numbers on the season, I feel Darvish gives the Padres the edge in this matchup. San Diego also has the advantage of playing at home, and I like their bullpen a bit more overall, even if the stats suggest otherwise. The Padres are 11-5 in their last 16 interleague games, whereas the Astros have struggled in that department, going 4-9 in their last 13 interleague matchups. I'm leaning towards the Padres in this one. It might not be the easiest bet to place, but as a fan, I'm excited to watch how this one plays out.